What's going on, guys? It's Jaydee here, and this is my first video on YouTube. So we just went through Raw and SmackDown this week, and we got to see Bray Wyatt Firefly Funhouse. And I have to admit, it worked on me. So what happened was I dozed off during Raw. Forgot what match came on before that promo, but I dozed off. I woke up and then saw Firefly Funhouse come on the screen with that creepy theme music. And then you see Bray Wyatt, and it freaked me out because it reminded me of the scene in It where Pennywise was in that kid show and they start chanting "kill them all." So I thought that I was still dreaming and that Bray Wyatt was going to come for me. And I started looking around for that giant doll. I forgot her name, the witch or whatever. I thought that she was going to be sitting next to me rocking in a rocking chair. So I have nothing to do but to give props to Bray Wyatt and whoever came up with the idea of the Funhouse because it worked on me. I mean, it freaked me the hell out. So, but I'm very interested to see how this would translate to the ring. Like, what's the theme music going to be? What's his entrance? What's his move? Is he going to have the buzzard and the witch doll with him? Is there going to be actual people? It's very interesting because it does come across like that It scene. It comes across like a very eerie kid show that has very dark undertones. So I'm very interested to see how this works out. And also we have Cody's opponent has been revealed this week too, which is Dustin Rhodes. And I kind of had a slight idea that it could have been Dustin Rhodes because his contract expired with WWE. So it's very interesting to see how this will all play out with AEW. I love the promo that Dustin had cut about how him and Cody had grew up separately and led separate lives and things like that. So I'm very interested to see how this will turn out. Plus, we had CM Punk return this past weekend, and it was very subtle because he wore a mask. I forgot the exact wrestling promotion that's in Milwaukee that had that he did a run on in. But very interesting stuff going on this week. So this week on the podcast, I'll be talking about, everything that's going on with Raw and SmackDown. We now have the Viking Raiders, but we still are having the Viking experience. And I have a theory as to why we still have the Viking experience and all these little subtle changes of how now Charlotte, even though she lost her title, that she suddenly gets a rematch basically when there is no rematch clause. And it all has to do with the introduction of Thug Vince, which you'll hear on the podcast this Friday. Be sure to check out the podcast, WrestleBread Podcast, this Friday. Episode 5 will be coming out. Check it out wherever you listen to podcasts, especially on iTunes and Spotify. And be sure you subscribe below. Give me your comments on what you think of the Bray Wyatt promo, what you think of Dustin versus Cody as well. And I'll see you next time. Peace.